Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you all how to make kitchari, which was actually requested by a viewer. In fact, kitchari is somewhat everyone's favorite because the reason being, from a baby to an old age loves kitchari. So the ingredients are a cup of pea dhal, a cup of rice, and then thereafter we actually had to use the water accordingly. I will start off with a liter water after I washed my dal and put it to boil. And then in the dal we will need a tablespoon of rough salt and half a teaspoon of hurdee, which is tumeric.
Tumeric, yeah.
For the braising we need a tablespoon of margarine and another tablespoon when I put in my rice, which actually keeps the rice separate from the dal from getting sticky. It's just like using oil to pasta. And I've got 2 broken dry chillies, a teaspoon of mustard seed, which is optional, but a teaspoon of jeera, which is a must, and 1/4 cup of oil for braising, and a large onions cut finely. So I'm going to start by washing my dal and putting it into the pot to boil for about a half an hour, and then we'll check it. Now that the dal is been boiling for an hour in Joburg, we sort of have like hard water, takes slightly longer. This is how your dal must be when boiled. So I am going to use just the 2 ingredients. You can add salt per your taste, but this is 1 tablespoon rough salt, and you can taste how you like your salt. And then your hurdee goes in the boiling. Stirring these ingredients. I'll give it another 15 minutes before putting the rice. Okay, 15 minutes is up. I got my rice thoroughly washed and I'm going to add it to my dal. Must have sufficient water for it to boil, and the reason being why I use 1 cup dal to 1 cup rice, I am making a rich kitchari, but you can actually lower down your dal by using 1/2 cup to a cup of rice. Okay, now the rice is put in. I am going to add in my 1 tablespoon margarine so they don't stick together. After I stir this, I'm going to actually lower down the heat because the rice has to cook in low heat for another hour, but we will add to fill our rice. As your kitchari is cooking, after every 5 to 10 minutes you must keep stirring it gently, because as it thickens it starts to settle in the bottom and it will start to burn. Now my kitchari is gone slightly thick, so I'm going to add another cup of water to avoid it sticking to the bottom, because the rice is not fully cooked as yet. So all in all we added a liter of water and another cup when thickened. In fact, this cup of rice, Kitchari can feed 4 people. And I'm also cooking chutney to go with the Kitchari. In fact, Kitchari can be eaten with plain chutney, tin fish chutney, egg chutney, and actually can go very well with fried fish. And best of all is herbs curry with Kitchari. I think it can be served with different types of dishes. Also, it goes very well with different types of pickles and the nuts chutney. Pudina, even your pudina or dhania chutney, different types of chutney. Now my Kitchari is done. I am going to go into braising the Kitchari, and you can see the Kitchari is slightly weak, but as it stands it thickens. That's the reason why when after braising you have to eat the Kitchari straight away.
And how you test if the Kitchari is done?
When your rice is gone soft. There's the rice gone soft. So actually it took almost 2 hours in cooking. I'm heating up my frying pan. I put in my 1/4 cup of oil, and thereafter I'm going to add in my margarine. The margarine actually brings out the taste in your Kitchari. I'm going to add in my onions. Using extra onions also bring out a lovely taste. Then I'm going to allow this to fry. The onions are halfway done now, so I add in my dry chillies and my jeera and my mustard seeds to fry till it's done. Now the onions are ready to braise the Kitchari, so I'll just throw in the braising to the Kitchari, and then I'll be ready to serve. We will stir this and let it simmer for 2 more minutes. And then we are ready to tuck in. See, it's not too thick, not too weak. There you are, your Kitchari with chutney. Enjoy, and thank you all very much.
Thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. We've just passed 250 subscribers, so we're grateful for each and every one who's watching the videos, liking and commenting. Keep doing that. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Kitchari is my absolute favorite with chutney. When we were growing up, the one time my mom didn't have chutney, so she told me to eat it with tomato sauce, which I highly recommend that you do not do, because Kitchari and tomato sauce don't taste that good. But yeah, otherwise Kitchari holds a lot of memories growing up. It was one of the favorite dishes we ate in our youth, and we still enjoy eating with whatever we serve it with.